I love that little end note.
Vocalo Radio, Chicago's only urban alternative, 91.1 FM. That song, Come Closer, if you were listening to it and you're like, that's a pop. It makes me want to be in Summertime Shy right now. We have the artist in studio with us. Hello.
Hi.
Ifeanyi Elswith.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
That song. Okay. I'm obsessed.
Really?
So good.
Yay.
Again, like I need to be on a beach somewhere. Mm-hmm. You know, like I need to be like in the sun dancing to that song.
That is the vibe. That's what I was trying to bring to the song too. So I'm glad that it makes you feel that way.
Let us know how it all came together, you know, like are you know, obviously you're a great singer. Like did you write the song? Who'd you produce it with?
Mm-hmm. So first of all, I want to give first and foremost a shout out to Lord Haiti. Rest in peace, Lord Haiti. He's an amazing man, amazing musician and creative out of Chicago that we lost in November. But he produced that record. He really, I always say this when I talk about him, he was the one that kind of helped me find that fusion for my style of R&B and hip hop, Chicago R&B and hip hop. And he helped me implement my culture. I'm Belizean. Both my parents are from Belize, so I'm first gen Chicagoan. And I thought it was time after some years into my career that I bring my culture into my sound and kind of fuse it all together. And he was the one to help me pioneer that and get that going. And this is actually one of the first records I created of that fusion. And yeah, so shout out to Lord Haiti. He helped me make this beautiful record. I co-wrote it with this amazing woman named Vibes, who is the owner of LSD Studios. So shout out to Vibes. And yeah, so those would be all of the working pieces of creating the record.
And what's it saying? I think I know what it's saying, but just to clarify.
It's really just about, it's definitely summertime vibes. It's like when you're outside with your girls, or even if you're by yourself, you're outside, you're turning up, you're at a party. One thing about Caribbean culture is parties are a big part of that. And so it's kind of like being engulfed in that space. And like, say you're at a club or say you're at a party and you see somebody and you guys lock eyes, and then it's kind of a moment, right? Whether you dance with them, whether you don't, but it's just kind of that feeling that you get when you make a connection with somebody in the party. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, it can either be we dance together, or you come over here and you ask for my number, or whether we even get to that, right? But it's really just about that initial connection. And then also just having fun and turning up, and it's supposed to be a lighthearted vibe as well. And I do leave it up to interpretation, but another meaning of this song for me is just like, what are you coming closer to in your life? Kind of like the way that it goes when you see someone in the party and you kind of want them, but it can also be like what you're pulling closer to yourself. You know, it's kind of has a double meaning. I feel like all of my songs, I try to do like a double deeper meaning to it. So, yeah.
Amazing. Now, so we have Come Closer. Mm-hmm. Is this going to be a part of a bigger EP? Is it going to be a part of an album? Or is this just a single to you know, put it out there, get people ready?
It is going to be a part of a bigger project. I'm still working on that project, but this is one of the first lead singles of that project.
Okay. Oh, right. Something to look forward to. I mean, This year seems like it's a pretty big year for you. Not only did you release a single, you're going to be at South by Southwest. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
How excited are you for that?
I'm very excited. I feel like it's full circle, because when I first started my music career, which was like 2017, 2018, like South by was all the rage. And I just remember that being one of my dreams, to be on that stage, to be on like all of the biggest stages in the music industry. And that was definitely one of them, especially when it comes to festival culture. So I'm excited. I feel like it's full circle. Like, to be invited is just like, it's just a reminder that, you know, things are working and I am well on my way, and I just have to keep going and keep doing my thing. I think that's so important on your artist journey, is having that sense of faith and keeping that sense of faith, because you can go through a lot of challenges as an artist, especially as an independent artist. So it was just another affirmation that I'm on the right path and that I'm doing my thing and I'm living out my purpose.
That's true. But as an independent artist, you know, when things work out and it's good,
Yeah.
all that prosperity comes to you,
Yes,
you know?
yes.
It does not go to label A, B, C,
Right.
D, you know, it comes straight to you.
Exactly. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. It's definitely a milestone, and it's a great way to kick off 2026.
What are some of your other dream festivals? You said, you know, South by South is one of the ones. What's like your big one where you're gonna be like, when I booked that, I made it.
Right. I would say in a Chicago sense, definitely Lala, because I haven't touched the Lala stage. What's another one? I think another milestone would be like Rolling Loud. I think the biggest one as far as festivals probably would be Coachella. So yeah, those would be like my three.
The desert.
Yeah, but it's like once you do Coachella, it's like, okay, like you're in there, you know?
Everyone wants like their Coachella Instagram pictures. Or I feel like once Coachella comes around, like, you know who's there, because everyone wants to pose in their outfits and their videos of all the artists.
Yeah, for sure.
For you, you know, you also have like a really great style. I love this look today.
Thank you.
What are some of your like fashion influences? Like, you know, does it tie you to your music? Do you have like eras, you know? Because you said, you know, this is kind of like a new era for you.
Honestly, I'm building that era right now. Like, me and my manager Mo, shout out to Mo, she's here if y'all can't see her. But we're building that, like what this era is gonna be. I feel like just in general growing up, The Devil Wears Prada. I know it's like kind of odd that a movie is like one of my fashion inspirations, but like The Devil Wears Prada is one of them. Rihanna is one of them. Yeah, I would just say that, because it's also like just my personal style. Like, I like things that accentuate my body and that make me feel comfortable. I'm okay with a little bit of uncomfortability. You know, beauty is pain. So like wearing heels and things like that. Like, say if I'm like out and I have a show and I'm out in heels all day, like that is uncomfortable, but anything for the look. So yeah, I'm going to go with Rihanna, and then just the visual inspiration of The Devil Wears Prada.
I love that.
That's like a movie I grew up on.
Yeah, definitely. When we go to, you know, the rest of the year, you're going to do South by. Do you have any shows coming up in Chicago locally people need to look out for?
Not right now. If you know me and you support me, you know that I usually perform. I've been performing like once a month, every other month since I started back in 2018.
Yeah.
So I'm actually, for the first time, taking a step back so I can focus on this project that I'm going to give you guys, focusing on the music coming after Come Closer, and to build out that era that we were just talking about, even when it comes to my looks, and just being more intentional about my outfits and what message I have to say with what I'm wearing, or like just how I want my persona to look, because that's all important as an independent artist as well. I think that the more you get into your career, you have to figure out like different parts of your career that you're trying to communicate to your fans, and your brand, your outfits, your look, that's one of them. And I think I've focused on live performance for a long time. Like, my supporters know, like y'all have been coming to the shows, that y'all have been trying to make every show as much as you can. But now I think it's time for me to just hone in on the sound, the look, the persona, the brand, and give you more of that.
I think that's totally fair, because I always say, we talk about this sometimes the thing that sets, we meet a lot of great artists, but you need a presentation. You know, you kind of need
Yes.
to have the whole thing, the branding, the marketing.
Yeah.
You know, you could be great and you could have like the best voice, the best songs, but you need to be able to present it, you know, in a way that's going to like build your fan base.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I love that. And we've got more music coming from you.
Yeah.
We've got more shows.
Yes.
Where could people follow you and keep in touch with you?
You can keep in touch with me at Ifeanyi Elswith everywhere. IFEANYIELSWITH on all platforms, all streaming platforms. And yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here with us. And the next time the next single drops, we'll have you back.
Yes,
we'll be
absolutely.
Here. We'll premiere here. Okay?
Absolutely. I love Vocalo. Thank you guys for just your support over the years as well. So.
No, we love an exclusive. So next time you're going to bring it here before anyone else hears it.
Okay. Absolutely.
Let's get back to the music. It's Vocalo Radio.